I am secretly my boyfriend's live stream viewers, and he has no idea it's all me. Tyler started streaming 2 weeks ago. He doesn't have a fancy setup or anything, just his old gaming laptop and a headset he bought at Target for 30 bucks. But he was so pumped about it. He kept talking about how cool it would be to build a community and maybe make some friends online who were into the same games. The problem was nobody was watching. Like literally 0 viewers for 3 straight streams. I could see it was killing him even though he tried to play it off. He'd check his viewer count every few minutes and his face would just drop. I used to stream for a few months last year before I gave up, so I know how brutal it is starting from nothing. You're basically talking to yourself in an empty room hoping someone will stumble in. It's depressing. So I came up with a plan. I grabbed my laptop, my work laptop that I'm supposed to only use for actual work, and my phone. I opened private browsers on all of them and loaded up his stream. 4 viewers. Not huge, but enough to make a difference. The second he saw that number tick up to 4, his whole energy changed. He sat up straighter, started actually commentating on what he was doing in the game, making jokes like he had a real audience. "Oh man, thanks for hanging out, guys," he said to nobody. Well, to me, but he didn't know that. I was sitting on the opposite end of our couch with the volume muted on all my devices, pretending to work on an essay for my psychology class. This became our routine. Every time he'd stream, I'd set up my fake viewer army. Sometimes I'd even type in chat under a random username I made called Ghostwatcher91 and say stuff like "nice play" or "that was close," just to make it seem real. He started streaming more because he thought people were actually interested. 4 viewers turned into his baseline. Sometimes a real person would wander in and he'd get 5 or 6 and he'd be absolutely thrilled. But then things got complicated. His roommate Jake found out Tyler was streaming and wanted to support him. Jake actually started watching for real, which was great, except now Tyler had expectations. He made a Discord server. He started planning a schedule. He bought a better microphone with money he was saving for new tires because he thought his community deserved better quality. I wanted to tell him to stop spending money, but how could I without admitting the truth? Last Friday, Tyler was streaming and got genuinely excited because his viewer count hit 8. "Yo, we're growing," he shouted. I was sitting right there with my 3 devices running, which meant only 4 real people were watching. Maybe 5 if you counted Jake, who was in his bedroom with the stream on in the background. Tyler kept thanking his supporters and talking about his goals. He wanted to hit affiliate status on Twitch, which needs way more than 8 viewers. He was setting himself up for disappointment, and it was completely my fault. I started feeling sick about it, like I'd created this fake reality for him, and now he was making actual life decisions based on lies. He was talking about streaming 4 nights a week, cutting back hours at his campus job to focus on content creation. I couldn't let him tank his real life for my pity viewers. Yesterday, I closed all my browsers during his stream. Didn't open a single one. His viewer count dropped to 2. Just Jake and 1 random person. I watched his face fall through the crack in his bedroom door. He kept gaming but stopped talking as much. After an hour, he ended early. "Sorry guys, not feeling it tonight," he mumbled before shutting everything down. He came out to the living room and sat next to me without saying anything. I could tell he was confused about where his viewers went. "Stream okay?" I asked, knowing it wasn't. He just shrugged. "Yeah, just a slow night, I guess." I should have confessed right then. Instead, I said, "Maybe people are just busy. It'll pick back up." He nodded but didn't look convinced. That night, he didn't mention streaming schedules or equipment upgrades. He just watched TV quietly next to me. This morning, he told me he's thinking about quitting streaming altogether. "It's probably not worth it," he said while making coffee. I thought I was building something, but maybe those viewers were just bots or something. He laughed like it was no big deal, but I could hear the disappointment underneath.